Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another video, man. So, today we have a video, man. A video that I came across. I feel so lost by Truly Seen, and it looks like it's Markiplier. Now, I'm sure everybody knows Markiplier nowadays. At least, I know he's not watched like he used to be, but, one of the best YouTubers. I used to watch him when I was little. Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, all these people. Anywho, I saw this video. I didn't watch it yet or anything. I just read this description where apparently Markiplier talks about his dad passing his niece, who was killed in a car accident, and one of his friends who committed suicide. Or YouTube, please do not take this video down. I'm so sorry. Who committed self-deletion. Anywho, yeah, I just wanted to to dive deep into this guy's mental, because if I'm honest with you, if I'm completely honest with you, I always seemed, or he always seemed to me as this guy who plays video games. He's relaxed, he's chill, he's just cruising through life, and he makes videos. Very calm, everything's very chill. And so, this is definitely somewhat a surprise. So I really want to, I want to see what's going on. So without further ado, man, let's check this shit out, man.
The one thing that I always wanted was I wanted to be proud of myself.
Like, I've got so many different things going on that I thought I would have been a lot happier than I am. The thing that's getting me down right now is, like, I keep saying it, and I keep saying it over and over, and I keep thinking it, and I keep thinking about it, and I want my life to mean something.
I just feel lost. I feel like I'm aimlessly wandering, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of that feeling. I'm tired of that feeling of, just staying in limbo. I'm tired of seeming like I'm not going anywhere, spinning my wheels.
Because when I started, I had nothing. I was in crushing debt, had medical bills. I just came out of a surgery that changed my life, and, I had literally nothing. I sold my possessions just to be able to do this. I sold my Xbox, couch, laptop. Was debating selling my own plasma just to be able to do it. My father brought me some bad news. He put a piece of paper in front of me and just let me read it without saying anything. And in basically big bold letters, it said cancer, and the really bad kind of cancer. So then 1 year later, we were all home for summer, and my dad was getting pretty bad with cancer, and he wasn't himself anymore. But one morning, we were all woken up by my stepmom, Dee, screaming, and we went downstairs to see that my dad was dying. And the last words that he said to me were, "I love you so much." And I held my dad's hand as he died.
There are certain realities about this job that weren't apparent, when I was starting out. And some of the harder realities are you can't be there for everybody. And that's the hardest blow to take. You get stuck in this weird loop where if you can't please everybody, then you have a tough time pleasing anybody.
All right, man. Listen. Halfway through the video, it's definitely a tough subject. It's definitely an extremely hard subject, man. And it deserves, me talking about it doesn't do itself justice. Now, lately I've been dealing with a lot, and I mean a lot, of mental whiplash, mental setbacks, mental struggles. But it can always be worse. My dad is upstairs currently working. He is alive and healthy. My mom is at work right now. She is alive and healthy. And so, my brother's in elementary school. He's alive and healthy. Yeah, I don't have a girl. Yes, I might not have too many friends. But regardless, health is so important that it is crazy to take it for granted and focus on all the negative things that come with life. Of course, you can't think like that all the time. Right, but a healthy man, a million wishes, a dying man, one wish. I'm sure you guys heard that quote. But even outside of health, not regarding health, just in general. Life is difficult. Being a guy, being a man, or just being a human is difficult. And so, I completely understand. It's very nice to see creators like this open up. I'm gonna let him talk a little more, and then I'm gonna say what I think at the end, man.
I had to cancel the stream today, and I won't be able to make videos for a little bit because I just found out about 30 minutes ago that my niece Miranda was killed in a car crash. It's her parents. I want to send all the love in the world to
Daniel Kyer of Syndigo has passed away as of last week after an apparent suicide attempt, and if it wasn't obvious, the reason that I haven't been able to post videos, or any of us have been able to post videos, is just because we've been dealing with it. It's been a very, very long week. I know Daniel, whatever, demons he was facing that he didn't tell us about, whatever he was facing, I know that he wouldn't have wanted his problems to stop us from creating, because he was such a big influence on us. He inspired us to expect better from ourselves.
doesn't feel like I'm doing enough, And I know there'll be people that say, I do more than enough, but in all honesty, I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm sitting around a lot. I'm waiting. I'm just kind of letting the clock tick by. And even I'm not 100%.
Listen, man. I gotta stop right now and just say something real quick. Last night I had a conversation with my father, and I told him an extremely similar thing. When it comes to waiting, I feel like I'm constantly waiting. I feel like I'm constantly chasing something. What is that something? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Let me move the camera back a little bit, man. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know what it is. I really don't. But I feel like I'm constantly chasing something, and I also feel like I'm constantly running away from something. Now, what am I constantly chasing? I don't know. And it's frustrating. That's probably why I'm constantly chasing it. But what am I running away from? I do know that. I'm running away from myself. I'm running away from being alone. I'm running away from this discomfort when I'm alone. And so I told him all of this last night, and he told me that it's a sign of depression. I don't want to accept that. I don't want to admit that. I don't want to believe that. And so I don't think it is right now. I think that this is just a sign that I have to start loving myself. Which is very weird because I don't know who I am. I don't know what I like. I don't know myself. And so how do you love someone that you don't know? Now, back to this video, man. Grief. I didn't have too much experience with it, thank God. But I did, unfortunately, have a little bit of experience with grief, with people passing that I know, my family, whatever. And so I can't speak too much upon it, won't do it justice. But in general, grief is probably the hardest thing in life. Not even probably, it's the hardest thing in life. That's why health is so important, which is what I said earlier, man. So, I think that I have to do a couple things in order to fix this issue of constantly chasing and constantly running away. First of all, acceptance. Acceptance is something I really, really, really have to conquer, man. I cannot accept the fact that I'm unhappy with myself. I don't know why I can't accept it. I cannot accept the fact that I do not love myself. It's very weird. It's a very weird thing for me. I don't know why. It's very confusing. And so I just have to accept the fact that I have to love myself. I have to accept the fact that not every day is going to be an amazing day, an insane day where I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm going here, I'm going there. The majority of my life, as of right now, is very simple. I'm doing the same shit over and over again. It's very simple. And for some reason, I feel like that's not how it's supposed to be. I don't know why. Maybe I created this weird illusion of in my mind where a couple years ago I told myself, oh my God, second I turn 18, 19, whatever, 20, 21, whatever, even up to 25, I'm going to live an amazing life. I'm going to go out all the time. I'm going to fucking ride jet skis. I'm going to make money. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I had such high expectations. And now when I finally reached that age, well, those expectations were very unrealistic because I'm at the bottom of the barrel in society. I'm not extremely poor when it comes to social economic class, but just in general in society, I'm not where I thought I was going to be. In my life, I'm not where I thought I was going to be. And so maybe that's why I feel such disappointment within myself and I don't feel love, in between me and myself. I don't feel love towards myself. Probably because I feel like I'm not living my best life. And I hate to say it, but I think that I just have to finish college, find a decent job, and that's when I'm going to financially be able to live that life. But who said I can't emotionally feel like I'm living that life now? Or who said I can't mentally feel like I'm living that life right now, right? And so I'm going to, like I said, first of all, accept that I'm not there right now, and that's okay. And I might need to start loving myself in order to be there. Maybe that's the bridge that I'm going to have when I love myself. And so I'm really going to try and accept that. I'm going to try and build my self-love. How? I don't really know. I don't know how I'm going to start loving myself. It's kind of one of those things that you just do. And of course, there's different ways. Start going to the gym, start doing this, start doing that. I've been going to the gym for the past 5 years. I've been training MMA or boxing or whatever, trying to find my inner self. I already dabbled with meditating for a while now. And so I tried a lot of things. Maybe this is just a decision instead of an action, if that makes sense. Anyways, we've gotten into such deep levels that it's crazy. That's the video, man. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let me know what you guys think about my issues, my mental state. Do you guys have anything similar? Yeah, just let me know, man. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys made it this far, thank you through all my yap sessions. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. And I'll see y'all, man. And remember, if you're struggling, that's okay. Because we all are. All right, man. I'll see y'all, man. God bless and peace.